What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be reacting to my old football highlights. So some brief background. I've been playing football since my freshman year of high school, and wasn't that good. Locked in my freshman summer, became good my sophomore year, and haven't looked back since. Started since sophomore year. I started sophomore, junior, senior years, junior and senior on varsity. Sophomore year as a left guard. Played pretty well. Not a good season, but whatever. Junior year, horrible season. I started at swing tackle, which is basically a blocking tight end, the whole season until like the last game where I switched to guard. And I love playing guard, so this season, senior season, I played right guard. And we did pretty good. I played only 5 games because I got osteochondritis dissecans in my left knee, which is pretty much a bone defect that I've had since my freshman year that prevents me from bending my knee the right way. So it got to a point where it's destroying my ligaments, so I had to get surgery. And I could have gotten arthritis, but I got the surgery. But the team won 5-3. I played 5 games. I think we won 3 of those games. So he did pretty good with me there. But you know, we did good. We had a good season. We made it to the playoffs for the first time in 10 years, and we had a winning record for the first time in 8 years or something. So it's exciting for the program. And you know, for me, I've always wanted to play more football ever since I started because I didn't play when I was younger. So I made a college recruitment video. It worked. I had a few chances to play at D3 and, you know, D2 and, you know, community college levels. But I decided what's right for me is my education. But still, this highlight reel is what I have of football. And honestly, you know, it's not the best, but it's a really good football reel for fundamental football. And that's what, honestly, all that matters if you're playing football at the next level, fundamentals. And I just want to go over that because, you know, football's been a real big part of my life. So let's just start over here with this with the video. So as you can see, there's some pretty good music, pretty rockin' music. So this first play, it's a pass protection play, and you could see here that we're in the flexible and triple option, and not many teams run the flexible and triple option. Why? Because they like big flashy passes, but we were a nitty gritty, hard, run it down the middle team, and that was my favorite part. As a right guard, I was honestly a big part of the offensive line. My quarterback was a lefty, so I was a blindside pass protector. And, you know, riding it up the middle, you usually run it down the right side. So, there's a pass protection play. Big part of the game. I think we did, or I don't remember if we scored here or not. Second down. Second down here. Rocket pass, fake rocket, and boom. You can see I just base up right there. You can see my mouse over here. Base up. I hit a little high. I didn't face mask him. I got him by the top of the chest pad, and then I just pulled him down. You see that position there? That's just bullying right there. I just bring him to the ground. Just give him. I could have jumped on him. I didn't want to because, you know, it's a little embarrassing getting pancaked in the first place. But yeah, I mean, that guy's pretty chill. I saw him at physical therapy when I was recovering. I didn't mention this or show him the video, but whatever. I really like that clip. You know, best clip is always first. But this next play is a screen pass. And the way they taught us screen passes is to just block them for 2 seconds, let them go, and run upfield. That's not how. I don't think that's how it should be. What I did is I blocked for 1-2 seconds, obviously, and then I grabbed them and pulled them a direction so they're off center, off balance, and it worked too good a few times. I've never gotten flagged for it. I should have, but no, I don't think I should have, honestly. But you can watch here. He falls a little bit. I go fwa, push him down, boom. You can see he fell on the floor, and I'm running upfield looking for a big block. Cut it out by accident, but I laid someone out. So the next clip is another pass protection clip. I was honestly owning Calhoun in pass protection. We could have passed the ball more. We tried, but my protection was honestly amazing. Look at this. No glaze, but boom, base out. He doesn't even get past the line of scrimmage. He does not get past the line of scrimmage. Obviously, some people can't hold up, but look at that. So this next play is I believe this is another screen. Yeah, this is another screen. So I drop back, boom, I drop to my knee with my arm in his hand and I just yank him to the ground. And that's not a flag. I think that should have been a flag. But look at that. He's on the floor, get up, turn around, sprint upfield, shove the pile. This drive block has a little special story in it for me. So this game was against Jericho High School. And, they weren't good, but, we weren't established as good yet. We were supposed to be the worst team in our conference. 0-8. But this game was like a little turning point for us. So the week before was the Calhoun game, and the reason we lost 21-7 is that we could not run the ball for the life of us down the middle. And then we became predictable because my side of the ball couldn't run the ball. I don't know what I had. I just couldn't. I guess I couldn't run a dive. So all week practice, I was working on my own, working with the coaches to just get my dive correct. And this game really proved it. And this was like late in the game, not late in the game, but later in the game, like third quarter, where we were up, but we still needed to cement the win, and some big blocks here from me, a big block from here from me. It's a drive block. I just get my head down. It's a dive to the right, and I'm just shoving. The only thing is he runs up the wrong gap. Like if he based out for 1 second, that just could have been a hole. But he saw his gap and he ran up and massive play right to the 1 yard line. And then they put in subs after that, and they didn't end up scoring from the 1 yard line, which is crazy. But this is the same game. This is in the second quarter. Second quarter, where we were tied, and coach goes up to me. He's like, "Ian, you need to stop thinking. You just drive." And that's what I did on this clip. All I did was drive, got a good push, and this one for like 5 yards, which is all you need on a dive. 5 yards a dive is a win. In every running team's book, 5 yards a dive is a win, which is honestly incredible. This game was homecoming, and I think it was the first drive of the game where, I was fresh, and we ran rocket toss, and our running back, was super fast. He ran like a 4.40 or something. And when you're pulling guard, you're looking for someone to stop. But then when you're going too fast, I'm not sure if I was going really fast, but I was going pretty fast here. I was trying to find someone to block. I don't think I found anyone to block eventually, but let's see. Yeah, that's me right there. Running. Nobody's inside of me. Yep. Just the speed there. The way I got out of the box and just got upfield looking for work. That I thought that would be appealing to coaches. And it was. It was the hustle to go 30 yards upfield on a rocket toss. I did that every practice, but whatever. This is a combo block. Combo blocks are so crucial. Look at this. Combo blocks are crucial in football because if a backside linebacker gets to the play, that eliminates all the yardage you can get from a big play. And here you can see I'm a right guard comboing with the center, taking a scoop block to my left. I'm covering up in the center, and once I see that the center's fully over, or pretty much got it, I just peel off to this linebacker and just push him all the way back, completely out of the play. Opened up big holes for a running back. Obviously, college coaches really like that clip. This is a scoop block, my last game actually against Roosevelt. This is a flag because this guy was on the field, you could see over here. But I just went down on this guy. I'm not sure you can see it. This is a very hard clip to see. I don't know why I put it in here, but because it was really impressive up close, I just put my head down, just boom. I brought two guys down to the floor there, and then the ball was brought like 4 yards, but 4 yards is all you need. We did win that game as well, But that was my last game, and I did get injured pretty bad. But next clip here, this is against Jericho. Again, obviously you can see we were kind of brutalizing him with a dive here, because I'm pretty sure this is a dive. Yes, it's another dive. I just opened him up here. He kind of hooked my arm there, but still opened that massive hole. This is also Jericho making another hole. Don't remember. Oh, that's not even make a hole. This is pass protection. The ball is going the other way, but look at this fundamental. These fundamentals are crazy. I just opened up, just stopped him. He did not do anything from there. This is another pass protection against East Meadow. We did lose this game by a lot, but it was close in the first 5 minutes. 7-7. This play, oh yeah, it was just pass protection. I just pushed him back there and then just kept him out. Quarterback ended up scrambling for a touchdown. I opened up. Actually, that hole was huge. I opened up actually from him going outside. That hole was actually gigantus. What the heck? Wait, look. Look, he has even if he was looking, he just swoop right in. Well, kind of, but he did get into the end zone, and I had great pass protection. You could see off that little microchip, I was the first one off the ball. Look, oh wait, but I think that could have been called a full start, but I was moving as soon as that ball was snapped. I was not this clip. Look, moving, and then obviously, boom, opened that huge hole. Obviously, I sort of peeled off to the linebacker, but massive hole. This is the in block against Jericho as well. Sorry. In block. I believe this was a touchdown, but boom, just opened that hole. That wasn't a touchdown, but it's an out block against East Meadow. I like this play. It's cool. I just boom. There's a second level block. Just got to the second level. Boom, based out. Stopped him. Boom, 1-2. This is against Roosevelt again. I pulled. This might have been my last ever. Oh, this was my last ever pull, but look at that. Look at the speed. Not as fast, but opened something up. Got out the pocket. I got a solid scoop block here. Boom. Nobody got by. Opened up. Not opened up, but stop any guys from making the tackle. That's important as well. There's another scoop block. A lot of scoops. Scoops are really good. And solid scoops. There's another scoop to the right this time. But this time I get out. This is honestly a pull, but I don't remember this one. Oh, this is just an in block. That was the last of it. Let's look at that last in block. Wait. Look at that. I just based out. Boom. Boom. Right there. Big play. And yeah, that's the whole video. So, football, taught me a lot. I loved it. And those clips, they're my culmination of football. And honestly, I didn't do too bad. So yeah, if you have any questions about my football, or if you need help with football, be sure to message me or comment. Don't even message me, comment, and I'll help you out if you have any things. So peace. Have a good one. Subscribe.